Guys, you are audible, na? My voice are clear, na?
Yes, Ravi.
All of you, good evening. So, I think from my end, everything clear. Okay, guys. In last class, what we have discussed, guys? Yes.
About the roles
Yes.
and
We have discussed and we saw that how to create user and creating a role and assigning the role, assigning the task to. Okay. Assigning the creating role, creating user, creating role, assigning the roles, and giving the permission to role. Okay, and we saw that global level roles and item level roles. We saw that. We have created one user and we have created one role and we have created one job and assigned to role and assigned user to role. Yesterday we saw that. And what is the required plugin? Which plugin we have installed? Role-based authorization strategy plugin we have installed. Okay, guys. Now coming to today's class. Okay, guys. Yes, in today's class we are going to discuss about that master and slave concept. Master and slave concept. Okay, guys. It's very important. In real world, in real time, we are using this method, master and slave concept. What is master and what is slave? Master also one Jenkins server. It's a master node or master mission. Jenkins. Jenkins master. In master slave concept, it's the master mission, and we are having slave. Jenkins slave 1. It's a slave node. Okay, guys. This is the slave mission. So what we can do by this slave mission, just imagine it, we can create so there is no limit. We can create n number of slaves to 1, and we can add n number of slaves to 1 master mission. Guys, just imagine it. Of course, first time these all are the Jenkins server. These all are Jenkins mission. But in real world, so what we are doing that? So whenever you are going to building the all jobs in this master mission or in the single mission, so what it will do that is it will get a lot of issues. It will face a lot of issues, health issues, memory issues, disk space issues, and performance issues. So many issues will rise. Okay, and that's not correct to build all jobs in one mission. Okay, so what we are doing that? So what we are doing? So here we are going to configuring the jobs. Here we are going to configuring the jobs. Then what we are doing that? We are going to assigning that job to this mission. So in this master mission, we are going to configuring the job and triggering the build. So based on that configuration, based on assign, yes, where we have assigned, where yes, we are while configuring the job, we are saying that where we want to build this job. On every job configuration, we are saying that yes, you want to build the job on this particular node mission or slave mission. Like that, we are going to configure it. So by this method, what we are getting is the builds will happen, okay, very speed and accurately, okay, and load will share to slave missions, and master mission will act at high speed and it will perform. Okay, accurately and speedily it will do that. To avoid load impact on master mission. Okay. So by this one, what we are doing, just we are going to configuring one master mission and the same configuration, whatever we are having configurations in the master mission, same configurations we are going to configuring in the flavor. So after configuring, after developing these all Jenkins missions, so before that, just let me these all are the remove this one also. Now this is Jenkins server. This is Jenkins server. First of all, what we are doing? At present, we are having only one Jenkins mission. As of now, okay, till now we are having only one Jenkins mission. We are configuring job there only, and we are building there only. You got it? Now what we are doing that? Now we are going to creating another mission. Now this is one mission. Just imagine, just wait. So now this is one mission. So in this mission, what we are doing that? We are configuring the job here only and building here only. Okay, like this is not correct. In real time, we are not doing like this. In the single mission, we are not doing that. So what we are doing that? We are going to configuring one more Jenkins mission. We are going to configuring one more Jenkins mission. Now what we are doing that? Now both are same. Okay, both are working independently. Now what we are doing that? Now we have developed one more or configured one more server. Now what we are doing that? Now I am treating this as a slave mission, and I am treating this is a master mission. You can take this is a master mission, or this you can take slave, anyone. Now in the master mission, okay, whenever we have decided this is a master mission, this is a slave mission, after deciding that, we are entering into the master mission. Yes, we are entering into the Jenkins, manage Jenkins. Inside that manage Jenkins, what we are doing that? We are going to taking that manage nodes. Manage nodes concept is there. Inside that we are entering into that. Yes, we are giving that label name. After that, we are choosing that permanent agent. Once you click on that permanent agent, click on OK button, then it will come. Then Jenkins will give us one more page. Inside that page, we are going to specify the details about these Jenkins mission. These Jenkins mission details we are assigning. So its IP address, and that SSH configurations and all we are going to configure inside this mission. So once you configure everything, that after configuring, now it's calling as a Jenkins slave. Now it's calling as a Jenkins master. After configuring this master slave, after establishing connection in between this mission and this mission, now it's calling as a slave mission and it's calling as a master mission. Now what we are doing that? We are going to configuring job in this master mission based on our requirement. So after that, or else, while configuring the job, we are going to specify that yes, you have to build this job or you have to send this job to build in this particular node. We will create one label. So while configuring master slave concept. So while configuring the job, whenever you are going to restricting that, in that column we can see this slave mission label. This slave mission label we can see. If you select that label name, automatically what we are doing that we are going to specifying the job to build in this slave mission. If you want to add one more mission like this, yes, you can add. Now, this master mission having 2 slaves. Okay, like guys, one real example, natural example, very natural example. If you go to shop, any mall or something, any kirana shop, general store or hotel, okay, or one big size medical store, okay, 2 mothers. Every business holder having one or two employees. 1 or 2 employees. What are the roles and responsibilities of the employees? And what are the roles and responsibilities of the owner or organizer? Just imagine it. Assume that. Already we saw that. Once you enter into the shop, one person is there. Sir, how can I help you, sir? What kind of services you are looking, sir? Yes, they will ask the question. If you give that reply, for example, if I want to buy pants, or if I want to buy shirts, or if I want to buy that kids wear, sir, kids wear in 2nd floor, or 1st floor, or 3rd floor. What are you doing that? You're sending there. Once you enter into that place, once again, one more person is there. So what kind of material you are looking, sir? Yes, I am looking this kind of. Sir, please go that counter number 2 or 3, that service number 3 or 4, like that. Yes. In the service location, the person is there. He will service us. Yes or no? Are we seeing or not? Yes. If you see that in a restaurant, if you see that one big size restaurant, yes, for one table or some tables, one person is there, one waiter is there. He will manage that, everything. Yes or no? Are we doing or not? Are we seeing or not? Like that here also, in the real world, in the real time, okay, we are going to configure this master slave concept. Okay, it's very, very easy to handle the job, easy to manage the job, easy to resolve the task. Okay, so that reason what we are doing, this master slave configuration we are doing. And here, so what we are, yes, the prerequisites. Now the prerequisites are, yes, common. This Jenkins server, this Jenkins server should have some prerequisites and it should have some concepts. Yes, one, host name, and okay, yes, a DNS configuration, domain name service. We need to configure DNS and need to create that SSH key. Okay, we should have that SSH key, and Git we should have, Java we should have, and if we are going to configuring Tomcat based, yes, we should have Tomcat, and Jenkins we should have. Okay. We should have this all. The same in the for slave mission. Yes, these two are not required. Okay. Every mission should have host name and that one anyone SCM tool and Java. If you are going to configure in Tomcat and Tomcat method is slave, we should have Tomcat and we should have. Okay. Now what we are doing that, guys? Already we are having one Jenkins mission. Now we are going to configuring one more Jenkins mission or 2 more Jenkins mission. After that, we are going to configuring master slave concept. Yes, so let me show you. Yes. Here we are having some important concepts. SSH is the mandatory for passwordless configuration. That is a new concept. That's a new concept in Linux. We didn't discuss about that one. Of course, I think we have created SSH skipper to clone the repository from GitHub to local in Linux mission. Okay. So what we did, wherever we have installed a gig, in that mission we have generated SSH key. After that we have taken that SSH key and placed into the GitHub repository deploy keys inside that. Same. Now what we are doing that, guys, this is my Jenkins mission. Already we have that. Now what I'm doing that, I'm going to cloning this one, manage, clone, without configuring from scratch. So whatever I have that Jenkins mission, just I'm cloning that. If I clone that, what it will get? We will get one more Jenkins mission. Okay, guys. For avoiding time consumption, what I'm doing that on existing mission, we are going to cloning that. It's already existed Jenkins mission. So now I'm going to cloning this one. Yes, click on that clone and name that. In real time, we are not doing like that. Okay, yes, Jenkins slave. I'm naming here only. Now I'm treating this mission, or else Jenkins master. Jenkins master mission. Just simply we are leaving this one. We are not using that one. We are cloning from this existing Jenkins server to one Jenkins master. Just wait, guys. It will take some time. Okay, guys. We cloned this one successfully. And okay, guys, we got one more mission. Now what I'm doing that I'm going to cloning one more mission with the name of Jenkins slave 1. Yes. Jenkins slave 1. There is no limit, guys. You can add n number of missions, n number of slaves to one Jenkins master mission. There is no condition. There is no rule. Just wait, guys. Yes. We are cloning one more. Jenkins slave 2. You can treat this one also slave mission. You can treat slave mission also, or you can treat anyone. Of course, now these all are same missions. Just we named that. We didn't configure master slave. Okay, till now we didn't configure. Just we are treating as a just naming the mission. So we need to launch these all missions. After launching that, after that you can decide which one is the master mission, which one is the slave mission. Of course, already we named that now. So that reason we are treating this is the master mission, this is the slave mission. Already we have decided. You need to follow that one. Okay, guys. Now launch this. I think we don't have this much processors. Just of course RAM we are having. 2 enough, guys. We are having sufficient RAM, no problem with RAM, but processors only. Now you can close this one. Actually, this is the original mission. We cloned 3 missions. Now, this is the master mission, but the master mission having the 6 processors and 8 GB RAM. Okay, next power on this one. In real time, guys, in our laptops, don't try to launch at a time all missions, all VMs. Whenever you are working with like this, you don't launch again all at a time, because that laptop, Okay, it will not handle that. That's very sensitive device. So that reason, maybe this VM will crash, or okay, automatically it will hang. Okay, laptop will hang. So be careful with that. But this is the server, not physical server. It's having that capacity, no problem. So that reason I am launching. Okay, whenever you are going to configuring, or whenever you are going to launching, or whenever you are to working with multiple VMs, okay, don't try to launch all at a time. So one after one. So after getting prompt, after entering into the prompt, then you can launch one by one, like this. Now successfully I have launched this mission. Then you can power on another one. But this is a high-end mission. So that reason, okay, I launched this all missions. Don't worry about this one, but slowly you have to launch your mission. Okay, guys. Now take this IP. Okay, guys, this is the master mission. 192.168.10. Yes, root, and it's backward. Okay, guys. Now, guys, what is the command to start the Tomcat service? I need a quick response from you. Guys, what is the command?
EAT slash.
Sorry?
EAT, cat slash.
For what?
To start Tomcat services.
Are you sure?
System CTL start gen. Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Yes, guys, remaining guys. What is the command to start Tomcat service? Where it's located? By which file we are going to start?
Located at root/.jenkins.
Yes, guys. Remaining guys. Don't be silent, guys. That's not correct. Already you are having experience. Yes, guys. I think you are not in practice. What is the command maximum? Sorry? By Tomcat method. Where we kept the Tomcat software? You can tell me where we kept the software. Yes, guys. /opt Tomcat bin startup dot. This is the path for start Tomcat service. As for our Jenkins configuration, so we kept the Tomcat software inside OPT. Inside that OPT, one bin folder is there. Inside that bin, one startup.sh file is there. That's the file to start Tomcat service. And one more file is there, catilinear.sh. And two more files are there, startup.bat and catilinear.bat. Those batch files for Windows, not for Linux. Not for Linux. .bat files for Windows, .sh files for Linux. Now we have configured Jenkins on Linux mission, so that reason we have to choose these files. And we need to stop the firewalls. System CTL stop firewall.
Firewall D.
Okay, guys. This is the. So don't forget, guys. Don't forget. Yes. http://211 8080.
8080. Yeah.
Class Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Wait. And the next one more. Yes. Class OPT Tomcat bin startup.sh. System CTL stop firewall. D. Actually, no need this one. Guys, are you audible me?
Yeah, Ravindra, you are audible.
Chandana, I think your side only problem. Please check that internet your end. Okay. The slash OPT Tomcat bin startup.sh. System CTL stop firewall. D. Actually, not required. You need not launch this Jenkins missions. Just power on the Tomcat service. Automatically, the Jenkins will run backend. But only one that is required. Okay, in the master mission. So what happened? Just wait. Okay, now go check. Now this is the we are treating as a master mission. We are treating as a master mission. Of course, all names are same. Now you can apply that host name. See guys, host name. So what we have to do? We need to change that. We need to change the host name. Yes, what is the command to change the host name? Host name CTL set hyphen
Host names Jenkins.
slave 2.com. We are naming this one. Okay. Next, exec bash host name. You can see guys. Now you can take this one or else you can type again. Just host name CTL set hyphen host name Jenkins slave 1 dot. Okay, exec bash. Okay, now you can apply that host name. Now we are treating this is the master mission. Yes, host name CTL set icon host name is Jenkins master. Okay, exec bash. Now you can apply that host name. See guys. Okay, one is the master mission. Remaining two are the slave mission. Okay, we named this one. Now the next one, we should have that DNS. We need to, how many node missions are there? We need to take all node missions, IP address and host name and need to be placed into the master mission. Okay, yes. So VAM/etc. Host, this is the DNS pipe, local DNS. Be careful. Okay. Yes, you should not disturb this one. Okay, now what is that? IP address. 11 is the master mission, 12 is the slave one, and 13 is the slave one. Yes. Jenkins. Master and slave configuration. Yes. What we said that? Yes. Host name CTL set icon host name. Okay. Jenkins master. Okay. Next. Jenkins master.com. exec bash Host name, same and same. It is Jenkins, slave to Jenkins, slave to one. Okay. Now what we are doing that? Yes, now the IP addresses are yes the DNS configuration. Yes, IP address format is IP address next. Okay. Host name alias. Okay, alias name. Okay, guys. Yes, example 192.168.10.211. Just copy this one. 12 is the slave 2, slave 1. 13 is the slave 2. 12 is the slave 1. 13 is the slave 2. 11 is the master mission. Now apply the tab. Guys, now go to your console. Okay, yes, come out from here. Up, guys. Okay, don't go for overconfidence. Okay, don't go for overconfidence. Be careful. Just apply that post name. Whatever we have given that name, take this one and move to console. So already I have mentioned that, but maybe some spelling mistake or something like that. If you take this one, maybe if the mistake is there, we'll be in trouble in future. So that reason, to avoid that time waste and okay confusion and all, just to apply that once again. New tab, apply here. Yes, this is the alias name. It's a fully qualified domain name, but we didn't configure fully qualified domain name. Now move to slave. Again, that post name. This is very important. Okay, you need to follow like this. Yes. Paste here. Again, paste here. Remove this one. And come to third mission. Post name. Of course, we only given that. Okay, guys. But maybe spelling mistake. Okay. If it's not matching both this spelling and whatever we are going to putting into the DNS. Okay. Connection should not establish. So that reason. So what we are doing that we are taking here. Now come here. Yes. Remove this one. Now this is the DNS. Actually, this is not required. But if you want to log in via SSH in the same mission, we should have. Just take these three, only these three. Just copy this one. Now move to in the master mission. We are treating this. This is the master mission. VAM/etc post. Okay, apply here. We in the insert mode. You should not disturb, or else you can remove that. Okay. Okay, guys. Now see, guys. This is the DNS configuration. Save this one. Now, so what is the importance of SSH? Guys, keep in mind the importance of SSH. We can log in by using SSH. We can log in by the password. Remote accessing person we are using SSH. Secure login or secure shell. For example, see guys, now this is my mission. Of course, these all are my mission. If I want to log in from 211 to 213 without entering here, I can log in that. Yes, again, SSH 192.168.10.213. See guys, it's asking that apply that YDS and Okay, these missions password it's asking that. If you know that, yes, you can enter. Okay, guys. Now, where we are? Actually, the tab is 211 is the tab for IP address for master mission. But officially, where it's located? Now the cursor is inside this mission. Okay. Now CD/OPT LL. See, guys. Already we are having MKDIR. Before that, let me show you that CD/OPT. See, guys. Here we are having Apache Tomcat, JDK, Jenkins, and Java. Okay, Apache Tomcat, Jenkins, and Java we are having. Now, here what I'm doing. Now I am in, of course, I am in 2013 mission. Sorry, 213 mission. Okay, MKDIR, yes, Ravindra. Okay, LL. See, guys. Now we are having here. We have created. Now you can see LL. Like this we can access. Like this we can access a remote server from one server to another server. Now again apply that exit. Now where we are? Host name CD/OPT LLC, guys. Here we don't have that. Again, if you try to connect with it, see, guys, it will ask the password once again, like this. To avoid, okay, asking password, we are going to configuring passwordless authentication. We are going to configuring passwordless SSH. Okay, guys. Why we need to configure this passwordless? Just imagine it, guys. Once you configure the job in Jenkins master mission, while configuring the job, we are going to restricting the job to build in particular slave mission. We are going to restricting the job to build on particular slave mission. After configuring the job, whenever you are going to triggering that build to perform the task, what it will do that Jenkins will go to particular node mission. Whatever we said that inside that job, Jenkins what it will do that it will trigger the job and it will assign to that particular or respective node. Got it, guys? If that mission not having authentication or if that mission not giving that permission to master mission will stop the process and it will come back from slave mission. Yes, immediately trigger one notification or log. Build failed. What is the reason for build failed? Because the slave mission not giving permission to build or to perform inside that. My slave mission not accepting to perform the task. So that reason I left from there. You got it, guys? So what it will do that is Jenkins will process in backend. We can't see that process. Once you trigger the job, Jenkins it will do process in backend. Okay, guys. Jenkins will try to communicate with the slave mission. If we have configured master slave, SSH configuration, if we have configured passwordless configuration, what it will do that? Yes, Jenkins master mission, it will request to slave mission and the slave mission. Already we have configured master slave. What is that passwordless now? What it will do that? Yes, Jenkins slave mission it will take the task and perform and send back that report to master mission, either fail or success. Okay, guys. So that reason, what we have to do, we need to configure master slave authentication. Okay, guys. Master slave authentication. So let me show you that. Initially, let me show you that passwordless authentication. We'll try to build the job. First of all, let me configure master slave concept in Jenkins. Now, guys, be in the master mission. This is my master mission. Now click on that manage Jenkins, guys. We didn't configure masters. We didn't configure this SSH, but we have configured DNS, but we didn't configure SSH. 100% configuration will fail. because we didn't configure passwordless authentication. I mean that SSH we didn't configure. So we will see that. So now guys, this is my Jenkins master mission. Now be in the dashboard, click on that manage Jenkins, click on that manage Jenkins, and you can find that manage nodes or nodes. Okay, click on these nodes. Now click on that create new node and name the node. Yes, what is that? 192.168.10.212. Okay. Yes. Slave. Okay. 2. Slave 2. Sorry, slave 1 now. This is the slave 1. 13 is the slave. Okay. Yes. Accept your permanent agent. Click on that create account. We'll get one more configuration. See guys, now you can give that description. Okay. Now, how many jobs you want to execute at a time? Yes, I'm saying that, yes, 3 jobs. I'm assigning, we can build 3 jobs at a time. Now guys, where we want to put this output in remote mission? For example, just imagine it guys, in this case, so for present I'm giving that one material, one item I'm giving that one item. Or else, for example, you have ordered one item, either for chair or a table or something, in Amazon or Flipkart or something, that online you have ordered that one. Now, that vendor delivering that product to your house. Okay, who are giving that delivery? The delivery by asking that, sir, where I want to put this one. Okay, he will ask us. So at that time, yes, we are saying that, sir, please, you can keep them or something like that. Now, Jenkins master mission also asking us, in the slave mission, where I want to put this build output. Wherever, yes, if you say that wherever you want to put, yes, I'll put there. Just give me that address. It's asking us. Now, in the slave mission, where is my, what happened? This is my master mission, guys. What happened? How it deleted? Okay. Now see, this is my slave 1 mission. For example, now I want to put output here in the slave mission. After building, I want to put output in this location. Okay. Now, so inside this, so I am saying that one more directory, mkdir slave jobs ll. See guys, we have created. Now cd slave jobs. Now you can give this path. Okay. Or else, if you know that, if I have that idea, so what I'm doing, that rm space -rf slave, yes, I have removed that. But if we say to Jenkins master mission, what it will do that? Yes, the label name is, this is the label name, take this label name. Okay. And where we want to put, yes, I am putting that /opt. Of course, already opt directory is there. In the slave mission, in the master mission, on every Linux mission, by default, we are getting that /opt. Now, what we did, guys, just now we have deleted that directory. We have created and deleted that directory. Okay, guys. So if you want to create this directory, at present we don't have here. See, guys, we don't have the name of that slave jobs. Now, just you can put here, whenever the job Okay, whenever the Jenkins will start process to build the job, first time, if the directory is not available, Jenkins will create one new directory, whatever we are going to specify that slave jobs. Okay, guys, slave job. See, now this directory is not available here. This directory is not available. You can see here. Yes, so CD. Try to apply this one. CD. Yes, apply this one. Slave job, no such file or directory. Nothing to worry. What it will do that? So whenever you trigger the job, Jenkins will create the directory with the name of slave job. Inside that, Jenkins will create one more directory with the name of workspace. Inside that workspace, the job output we can see with the name of job name. Okay, guys. Now, this is the slave one. Now, uses priority as much as possible. Next, launch method via SSH. Now we are deciding that which slave mission you want to add. Now, just see, guys. For this time, of course, we named here. Now, this is one Jenkins server. This is one Jenkins server. Total, we are having 4 Jenkins missions. Now, what we are doing that? Total 5. Imagine it. In this diagram, we are having 5 servers. All are equal. Now, each and every mission equal. Okay, guys. But here we named that this is the master mission, this is slave mission, like that. Right now, for this time, these 3 missions are equal missions. Not a slave mission. No one not a slave mission. No one not a master mission. Okay, guys. Now, so we are deciding this is the IP address 192.168.10.2. This mission is the Jenkins mission. Now we are treating this is a slave mission. Now we are treating as a slave mission. This IP we are taking to configure as a slave. Now we are picking this server. Now we are treating as a slave mission. This slave IP address we are adding into this Jenkins master slave configuration location. Okay, guys. So now this is the slave configuration location. Now, which mission you want to add as a slave? We are treating 192.168.10.212. 11 is the master mission. You can see, guys. If you have confusion, please let me know. See, guys. IP space A. See, guys. Okay. Now, see here only you can see that IP space A, and you can see, guys, yes, IP space A, sorry, post name. See, guys, 1 minute, guys. Okay, guys, now just we named here. After here we named now. Now what we are doing that we are taking this IP address. And we are adding into already, of course, we added again for your confirmation. See, guys. Now, okay, credentials. Guys, click on the here add. Click on the Jenkins. Now, username with password. What is the username? Here we are having, guys. Now here we are having 2 servers. Server 1 is the master mission. Server 2 is the slave mission. Server 1 having the credentials. For Jenkins credentials we are having, Tomcat credentials we are having, and Linux login credentials we are having. Here which credential we need to add here? Guys, which credentials we need to be added here? Guys, keep in mind, you should not take Tomcat credentials and you should not take Jenkins credentials. You got it now? We should add Linux login credentials. By which user you are going to log into Jenkins? That server. Okay, guys. Yes, username root and his password, whatever we have given that. Okay. Next, ID. ID. What is ID? Yes, slave 192.168.10.212 for our identity purpose. Okay, guys. For example, you are going to adding 100 Jenkins slave missions. So, in out of those 100 missions, yes, this user belongs to for which server? If you are not going to specifying that ID, will be in trouble, will be in confusion. So that reason, what we are doing that we are naming that. Yes, add. Now, guys, you can see here. This root user and password belongs to this server. Select this one. Now, guys, okay. Post key verification strategy. By default, automatically we take that. Availability. Keep this agent online as much as possible. Okay, guys. Now, tools. Click on that tools. Location. Now you need to say that. You need to say where is Git? Where is Git? It's asking that take this one. I think we didn't configure global tool configuration. Okay. Okay. For this time, of course, we have configured only Git. Okay. So where it's located? Where it's located is echo $path. If you want to see all paths, you can see the case. Here we are having only okay, JDK path. We didn't configure Git. Now, okay, which Git? See, guys, /usr bin Git, because we have configured, we have installed Git by using yum install Git space ---- version. See, guys, we have installed yum install Git. We have installed by using yum install Git. So that reason, yes, this is the path. Now take this one. Now move to, yes, paste. Of course, it's asking that home path, but you need to apply that executable path here. Keep in mind, guys. Now save this one. Now successfully we have configured. Now click on that this mission. Now you can see that, okay, logs. See, guys, no, okay, warning, and SSH, opening SSH connection. Okay, so finally, so what happened? Connection closed. What is the reason? We don't have that SSH configuration. Okay, guys, no entry currently exists. It means no SSH configuration. Okay, guys, it is trying again and again. Okay, see, guys, SSH warning. So if you have configured SSH, we can see here, yes, agent connected successfully and online. Connection connected successfully, and we can see that online, and we can see that one process. Now what we have to do? We can't build this job, guys. We can't. Of course, we didn't configure successfully this master slave because we didn't configure SSH. Now what we are doing that? Coming into the master mission. Now what we have to do? We need to create SSH key generate. Okay. First of all, let me check that ll space hyphen /root.jenkins .ssh. See, guys, here we don't have that keys. What we have to do? We need to then generate that key. Now apply that SSH hyphen key gen. Hit the enter. It's asking that where I want to put that. You don't enter anything, just hit the enter and hit the enter again. See guys, successfully it's created two keys. One is the ID underscore RSA dot pub, and this is the public key and this is the private key. Now what we are doing that we are taking this key and sharing to slave mission. Okay guys, now let me show you that SSH. What is the IP address? 192.168.10.212. See guys, it's asking that password. See, it's asking again and again. Of course, already we are here. Sorry. We have generated in this slave mission. Now, LL space / root dot SSH. See guys, here we are having two keys. Now what you have to do? We need to share key. Again, you apply this one. See guys, it's asking password. After sharing that key, it won't ask you password. Whenever you are trying to log in remotely, it will ask the password. Okay guys, see. Now we logged in into no. Now exit. Now what we are doing that LL space / root dot SSH. Whatever we are having key, we are adding or we are sharing this key to slave mission. If you want to share that one, SSH -copy -ID space -I tilde. It means that root / dot SSH ID underscore RSA dot pub. To which mission we need to add 192.168.10.212. Now it's asking one time configuration. It won't ask that again and again. It's the first and last until when you delete this key in the slave mission or in the master mission. See guys. Now if you want to log in by the host name, yes, you need to share key by host name also. Take this. Yes. Host name, take this one and come here. Yes, add. Just it's ask that confirmation, yes or no, but it won't ask the password. Okay, see guys, successfully we have configured. Now try to log in by SSH 192.168.10.212. Now it won't ask us password. It won't ask password to log in into. Okay, guys, successfully we logged in. Okay, the difference between passwordless configuration with the password. That SSH key we can use for login remotely by password and passwordless also we can. Now we have configured passwordless. Now exit. Now you can come here. Just guys, see guys, agent is successfully connected. Agent connected successfully. Now click on once again here. Click on that logs. Now you can see guys, authentication successful. Before that, warning. Before that we saw that warning. Now you can see guys. Got it? This is very important to manage the jobs or to manage the bills on node machine. It's calling as a distributed build. It's undercome distributed build. Okay guys. Now we have configured master slave. Now what we did, we have established the connection. Now it's calling as a Jenkins slave. Jenkins slave, and it's calling as a master. Got it, guys? Now we have established a connection in between this master and we can send the data from master mission to slave mission. We can access this mission. We can access this mission from master, but we can't access this mission from this mission. Master mission won't respond to slave. Of course, it will respond by password. Okay, we didn't We didn't establish connection in between slave to master. We can't log in without password by SSH key from slave to master. But we can connect, we can log in from master to slave. Okay, guys. Now, what we are doing is, yes, this is the concept. Successfully, we have configured master slave. Now, what we are doing that, now we are going to testing one job by building. Now, you can see and come here. You can come and see here in the slave mission. See, guys. LL. See. Who have created that one? Yes, the job created, master mission have created this directly in this slave mission. Now CD. Yes, now see guys, remoting automatically it will create. Once you create a job, in the master mission, after configuring, if you trigger the job, Jenkins will come here and try to create one more directory with the name of workspace. Inside that directory, yes, we can see with the name of the job directory. Inside that job, whatever we are having, content or something, we can see inside that. Now, come here, come into Jenkins master mission. Yes, be in the dashboard. Now we are going to configuring one job. Let's click on that new item. Yes, Jenkins master slave test job. Okay, guys. Let's click on that official project. Click on that OK button. Just we are pulling the code from GitHub to Jenkins. Now click on that source code and choose that Git and take that repository. Just copy this one. Now move to Jenkins and add that URL. And before that, where you want to build this one. See guys, restrict where this project can be run. Okay. So by default, we are not choosing this one. We are not going to restricting. Initially, we are not going to restricting this job. We'll see that where it will build that. In the master mission or slave mission. If it is building in the master mission, then we will decide that we will restrict to build in the slave mission. Now, yes, the branch name is main. Don't forget this one and save this one. Trigger the job. Build now. See guys. Now come here. Yes, build success. If you see here, by these logs only we can understand. See guys, building on the built-in node. That means that this will happen in the master mission only. This build was in master mission only, not in slave. Now what we are doing that on the same job, we are going to restrict. If you want to see in the slave mission, yes, LLC guys. We didn't get that. This slave mission didn't involve into that job to build that job because there is no connection. There is no connection in between this slave and that master mission. Okay, guys. Of course, master slave concept connection is there, but there is no job connection. We didn't restrict. We didn't choose this slave mission to build here. Okay, guys. Now come here again. Click on this. Yes, move to this job. Configure. Now come here. Click on the restrict here. Now you can see, guys. What is that? Slave. See, guys. Okay. Select this one. Yes. No agent could matches this label expression. Of course. Okay. Do you mean built-in instead of yes? Of course. We named that no only one character, so that it is asking that yes, no problem here. Save this one. Now you can see, guys. Click on that build once again. Now you can see in these logs only we can see where it's building that. Now see, guys, building remotely on. See. Now you can see that /opt slave jobs workspace. Inside this, we can see one more directory. Now successfully we build on slave mission. Successfully we built on slave mission. Now come here, apply that LL. See guys, workspace, CD workspace, LL. You can see that. Okay. This is the process to configure master slave, and it's calling as a distributed build concept. How you can distribute it? Okay, how you can build the job on distributed mode? Have you configured this concept? Have you worked on this distributed build concept? What is distributed build in Jenkins? Have you configured? Yes, in the distributed build, what is the role of the master mission and what is the role of slave mission? Yes, in the master mission, we are going to configuring builds. We are going to configuring jobs. Jenkins master mission will maintain that all jobs list, and it will maintain that logs also, build list also. Okay guys, if we take one example, natural example, just imagine it. If we go to one big shopping mall, if you go to that cloth department, there are different representatives are there. Service guys are there. They will serve us. So after choosing that, yes, we are choosing 1 or 2 class or something like that. Now the person will come to billing counter. The person will come into billing counter. Yes, what you will do that? Yes, that organization maintaining that employee code, and who sold out that, who sold that product, employee code, and that bill, what they will do that employee code and product. Okay guys, now one bill is over. Yes, we are moving to another counter, another service guy. Again we are going to buying 1 or 2 items. Again that person also coming into billing counter. Okay, and that person also having one different ID. But in the who are going to billing that person having both employees IDs information, both persons sales information having that. Yes or no guys? Guys, online guys, yes or no? Like that entire sales guys information maintaining that billing person. Okay guys, the records where we can see that records in the billing list. But the employee having only his sales. The employee can write only his sales, what he did today, that details only available with that person. If you go to management level, yes, he will maintain complete overall sales information, overall customer information, customer details having, and sales also having that. Okay guys, like this master mission, what it will do that, it will maintain that all bills information, all jobs information, if the bill is success or fail, yes, it will maintain that entire information. Okay guys, and once you configure the job in the master mission, while configuring the job, we are going to restricting like this. Let me show you once again. Yes, once again guys. So while building the job, while configuring the job, yes, master slave job 2 special project. Click on that OK button. Yes, source code. Take this URL, copy this one. Yes, again click on that gig, add the URL, and move to branch location. Here we are not going to specify the credentials because we are using public repository. For public repository, you need not to specify that. You need not add that credentials. Okay, main, and where you want to restrict the job, yes, come here. See guys, here only we are going to restricting. Here we are choosing that. Of course, for this time we are having only one mission, one slave mission. So that reason it's showing that only one. Now save this one. Now you can see that directly it goes to the job to slave mission. Yes, build now. This master mission having build. The master mission having job information and build information. Now you can click on that one. You can see guys, building remotely on. But previous one, we didn't restrict while configuring that job. By default, the master mission have taken the responsibility to build that job. Now in the second job, in this job, while configuring that job, we have specified that where we need to build this job. We have restricted. So that reason, that immediately the Jenkins master mission assigned this job to slave mission. Now we can see, yes, go back one step. Now you can see here, LL. See guys, this job name not available in the master mission. Yes, move to cd space / root dot Jenkins. Yes, workspace. This is the default. Now see guys, master slave job 2. Here you can see guys. Okay, this job not because while configuring that job, we restricted that. We said that you have to build in the target mission. The target mission name we have specified that label. Okay guys, this is the concept to build to configure master slave. The responsibilities of the master mission. So we are going to configuring in the master mission job. While configuring that, we are going to restricting the job. Once you configure that job, we are triggering the job in the master mission. But once you trigger the job, the process will start. Jenkins master mission will send a request or order to slave mission. Slave mission will receive and it will process and it will maintain the build output in the slave mission. But build information where we can see the build related information, job related information in the master mission. In the master mission, we can see build job related information. The bills, how many bills happened in the job, how many failures, how many success, everything we can see in the master mission. Okay guys, but the build output where we can see in the slave mission. This is the advantage with the master slave concept. Of course, in today's session we have configured only one slave. Okay guys, in next class we'll see adding with another slave node into the Jenkins master. Okay guys, yes, that's all in today's class. If you have any doubt, please let me know guys.